Hello everyone, I'm Blue. Welcome back to another video. This is the first video of the Blue Football Talks series of videos, and I hope you like this video and the upcoming videos. Today we will be discussing Jorginho penalty technique and who is the genius goalkeeper that outsmarted Jorginho and destroyed his penalty technique forever. So hit the like button and subscribe, and let's begin our video. Starting first with how and why Jorginho created this penalty technique. Most of the goalkeepers just can't stand still waiting for the penalty taker to kick the ball, then they depend on their saving techniques to reach it, because most of the penalty takers target the goal corners, so they have to make a decision even before the penalty taker kicks the ball. So every goalkeeper is fed by the team analyst telling him which direction he will be jumping to when this player is taking the penalty. And he gives that data to the goalkeeper on a sheet of paper, or he can be writing this data on his water bottle. And that's where Jorginho gained the advantage, because he knew that every goalkeeper will decide the direction to jump to and take an action towards that direction before he even kicks the ball. So he created his penalty technique, which don't rely on the power of the shot, but rely on observing and analyzing the goalkeeper body shape jump direction, and he goes to the other side. As you can see here, he is walking towards the ball and he is not looking to the ball. He is looking to the goalkeeper, observing the goalkeeper. And then he jump and he don't look at the ball as well. He keep observing the goalkeeper, analyzing his body shape so he knows the direction he will be jumping to, and he goes to the other side. And it was working so well, and he destroyed a lot of goalkeepers using this smart technique. And believe me when I tell you, this technique is so much harder than it looks, because Jorginho himself doesn't know which side he will be shooting his penalty. So he keep observing and analyzing the goalkeeper, and in the very last second he take his decision about aiming the shot to the right or the left, which is really difficult for most of the players, and that's why they depend on the power shot, targeting the goal corners to make it hard for the goalkeeper to reach it, even if he predicted the shot direction correctly. But of course it didn't stop here. Someone has to think and figure out a solution to stop Jorginho from scoring a penalty after a penalty. And two of the first goalkeepers that saved Jorginho penalties and dealt very well with his penalty technique were Alisson and Ederson. What they decided to do is to stay calm as much as possible and don't take any action or jump to any direction, and they wait for Jorginho to kick the ball. Then they will depend on their saving abilities to reach the ball before it passes the goal line. And it worked very well, because you can see here Jorginho is playing against Ederson and he is walking toward the ball, observing him, but Ederson didn't take any action. He stands still, he gave no hint to Jorginho, and he waited for Jorginho to kick the ball. He kicked it to the right side and he jumped, saving it. Another example was Alisson. You can see he is walking and observing Alisson, observing him, but Alisson didn't take any action as well. He stood still and waited for Jorginho to kick the ball, and he goes to the right side as well, low on the ground, very weak shot, easy to be saved. And it seems like this is Jorginho plan B. When he is walking towards the penalty and he observes the goalkeeper and analyzes him. But if he didn't collect enough data about the goalkeeper jumping direction, he goes to the right side. But Alisson and Ederson are not the goalkeeper that I called genius in the first of the video. This goalkeeper is Sommer. And why I called him genius? Because he destroyed Jorginho penalty technique forever. When Italy played against Switzerland, Jorginho won a penalty, and Sommer knew exactly how to deal with Jorginho penalty taking technique. He stands still in the first, and then Jorginho is walking toward the ball, observing Sumer, trying to observe and analyze him, and here Wirt Sumer outsmarted Jorginho. He faked that he will jump to the left side to give Jorginho a false information about his jumping direction. So Jorginho decided to go to the right side, and then Sumer switched his jumping direction to the right side, saving Jorginho penalty very easy. What's special about what Sumer did? That he knew for sure that Jorginho will be going for a weak shot, low on the ground, right side. So he knew everything about his shot like he is reading his mind. While Alisson and Ederson, they stood still waiting for Jorginho to take an action, and then they will make a good reaction to his action and save the ball. That's what makes Sumer a real genius. And when they meet again, Jorginho was so nervous and confused about how to take his penalty against Sumer. He go for his technique, but what if Sumer tricked him again? So he decided to give up his penalty technique and go for the normal way that most of the players do when they are taking penalties. And he targeted the top left corner. But I think he was so nervous because of Sumer and he missed again. Finally, tell me your opinion in comments about Jorginho penalty technique. Either you consider it a smart, tricky way to take penalties, or it's very risky and can be saved easily. I will be replying to the majority of the comments. See you down there and see you soon in another video.